Hello and welcome to Spirit Among Us. We all need to belong to something. As human beings, we all need a place to call our home. We all need people around us who accept us and who want to spend time with us. This is a natural desire we have. It's built into our very nature. We are social creatures. We're not meant to be alone. We're not meant to live our lives alone. And that's why we have this desire to belong. And God knows this. He knows that we all have this desire in our hearts because He's placed that desire there. It's ingrained within us to desire to belong because God has put that desire there. And now, because of Jesus, He has blessed us with a true belonging in Him. Romans chapter 9 verse 8 says this, "This means that it is not the children of the flesh who are the children of God, but the children of the promise are counted as offspring." As Christians, as people who have been sealed with the promised Holy Spirit, we are the children of promise. We are part of God's family now. We are sons and daughters of our God, of our Father in heaven, and we are brothers and sisters of each other, and also brothers and sisters of Jesus Christ Himself. Now this is quite a thought, and sometimes we can understand this thought, but not really fully receive it. See, there's a difference between having a head knowledge about something, really kind of knowing about something, being knowledgeable about something, and knowing something in our hearts. If we just know something in our head, if we just understand it conceptually, we're really missing out. And in the case of belonging to God, we're really missing out on His joy. So today what I want to do is I want to have us focus on resting in this promise we have. Hebrews chapter 4 verse 1. "Therefore, since the promise of entering His rest still stands, let us be careful that none of you be found to have fallen short of it." In a world where we're measured by our accomplishments, we often feel like in our lives, our relationship with God and our time with God is all about actions. Do. What can you accomplish? What can you get done? What can you bring to the table of God? But that's not how this is supposed to be. Because if we're constantly in motion, if we're constantly trying to do things, to do more and more and to accomplish big things, when is there time to think? When is there time to reflect on who God is if we're always trying to do something? Is there time? Is there really time to think if we're always in motion? This is why we need rest, because it gives us a chance to reflect. It gives us a chance to begin to understand more deeply who God is and what He has done in our lives. Now, we are promised in Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3 that if we call on God, He will answer us. This verse says this, "Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know." Now we have a promise that God will reveal things to us, that He will open our eyes to see things, that He will open our eyes to better understand what it means to belong to Him. But if we never spend time resting, if we never spend time resting with God, and reflecting and thinking and letting Him speak to us, then how can He tell us those things? If we want God to speak these things into our hearts, then we need to seek Him in rest. And so this is with the idea of belonging to Him. We need to seek Him in rest. So I don't know about you, but I want more than just a head knowledge of belonging to God. I'm not okay with just conceptually understanding that I belong to God. I want to know it in my heart. I want to know God's love so closely that it would shape and mold my heart in new ways. Just the fact that I belong to Him, and contemplating, reflecting, and cherishing that thought. So today, give God praise for this amazing promise you have, and spend some time just to rest in the thought that you belong to Him. Thank you for watching, and God bless.